If you've ever felt like you're losing your mind in a relationship, then check this out because it might just save your sanity. Today, I'm going to expose the 5 secret manipulation patterns narcissists use to control you. And number 3 is going to shock you because it's happening right now. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the video. My name is Randy and I'm a trauma recovery strategist, and I help high-functioning adults not only heal the trauma, but rebuild their identity and lead their best life. So let's get into it. So today we're going to get into the 5 patterns that narcissists use to control their victim. All right, so let's go ahead and dive right in, starting with pattern number 1. The reality distortion field. So the first pattern that the narcissist is going to use is what I call the reality distortion field. Now, this is basically where the narcissist is going to tell you that something happened, but you know deep down that it didn't happen, but they're going to say it in such a convincing way that you actually start to doubt yourself. Now, this is basically gaslighting. Now, this isn't by accident. They're literally rewiring your brain to doubt yourself, to not trust yourself. Because if you don't trust yourself, then you're more dependent upon them and their version of reality. Pattern number 2, the emotional roller coaster. It seems like one day you're everything to them. The love bombing, the gifts, the over-the-top gestures, and then the next day, all of a sudden, you're worthless. You can't do anything right. They're constantly criticizing you, minimizing you, shaming you, using Darvo, and all of these things that they're doing to you. You go from one extreme to another extreme. And this is not a mood swing. This is psychological warfare. It's intermittent reinforcement, where they're basically getting you to be addicted to a punishment and reward system. You get the rewards, then the punishment. A little reward, then more punishment. A little reward, then more punishment. And this is called intermittent reinforcement, and it's highly addictive. This is similar to any other addiction like gambling, where you get addicted to the highs. Pattern number 3, the projection trap. And this is the one that's happening right now. So it's whatever they're accusing you of. They say that you're manipulating them, but they're the ones that are the manipulators. They accuse you of cheating, but they're the ones cheating. They accuse you of gaslighting and lying to them, but they're constantly the ones that are lying and gaslighting to you. It's almost like they're reading from their own playbook, but they're just changing the names. Pattern number 4, the isolation trap. They don't want you just for themselves. They just don't want you around your support system. They want you alone, because if you're alone, then you're easier to control. So they're going to systematically start cutting you off from your support system by saying things like, oh, your friends, you're better than them. They're just jealous. Or your sister, she's not a good person. You shouldn't tell her things. These are the kind of things that the narcissist wants to do to plant the seeds of doubt inside of your mind, that your system isn't good for you, and that only the narcissist can be there for you, that they're the only ones that care. And at this point now, you have nowhere to turn. You're just dependent upon them. Finally, pattern number 5, the future fake. Now, they're going to paint this perfect picture of a future with them, the house, the kids, the vacation, maybe it's a business, whatever the case is. They're going to basically mirror you and tell you everything that you want to hear, and they're going to paint this picture of a beautiful future together that they never plan to see through. It's just lies. It's a fake. It's a future fake. They're using this against you to hook you in. Meanwhile, in the background, they're draining everything out of you. Your finances, your emotional energy. They're abusing your mental, physical, psychological, financial. They just abuse. Everything about the future fake is simply sick. Any of this resonates with you and you recognize these patterns, you are not crazy. You're being manipulated. Nobody deserves that. So do not walk, run. And if this opened up your eyes, make sure to hit that subscribe button.